Hey guys, this is the Anime Fiend bringing to you today another One Piece greatness and One Piece chapter number 985, the new Onigashima plan. Well, sorry for the late video, but the previous scans were horrendous. And let me tell you again, horrendous. They were horrific. So I guess everybody spoke about these scans by this time. So you don't need to know my opinion on those scans. But yeah, I was just waiting for a better scan and I guess last night we got a new scan, so well, now we're gonna make the video. The cover page looks good with no gang baits, oh my family. We see Kid, Luffy, and Law eating their lunch on some parrots or whatever, some birds. And of course, Luffy and Kid are fighting on some, whatever. And Law is feeding his food to other small birds. And well, is this. Wait, tinfoil time, alright? Is this foreshadowing for Luffy and Kid becoming the big shots after this arc, and Law just maybe sacrificing himself or something? Is this signifying that? Alright, just remove your tinfoils for now. Just enjoy the cover page. Now, the chapter begins at Onigashima's back entrance with Law's group, but I guess we don't see Law in this chapter, and even Marco is not there because he just went to check out something. But who we actually get to see is Kanjuro. Kanjuro is there with some of the samurai and beast pirates just waiting for these people, and he looks like, he just predicted they would come at this entrance. And well, Kanjuro's already looking a bit smarter than before. Now, Izo actually mentions these two huge headless horsemen just standing beside Kanjuro. Now, Kanjuro, being the smartass, he actually says that these two headless horsemen are the representation of what's gonna happen to the scabbards in the future. You can see how competent Kanjuro is right off the bat. Like, he was this useless, just doing nothing, good for nothing guy, and now he's just like, he's the mastermind. And I love it. Like, this is really good. I still hope Kanjuro actually fights Kinemon, but yeah, who knows? Because things might change according to what's gonna happen next in this chapter, but yeah, we'll talk about it when that happens. So Raizo asks Kanjuro about Momonosuke, and yeah, he tells them how he beat the shit out of him, and Momonosuke actually stabbed Kanjuro. I mean, of course, it did nothing to him. He just put on a band-aid, but still, he at least tried. I guess that's one up for Momonosuke, and yeah, and Momonosuke is gonna be executed right now. So Kiko actually is like, she's just pissed off and she charges at Kanjuro. Now Kiko actually mentions something peculiar, like she says, just like the snow left in spring, the wound I'm going to give you will keep hurting your soul. So, is this just like her saying, I'm gonna mess you up so bad that you cannot repair yourself, or is her blade a cursed sword? If this is just some smack talk, then fine, but if it is a cursed sword that will keep hurting you even after the fight is finished, then whoa, that's really nice. And even her title is like Kikunojo of the Lingering Snow, so it might be connected. Now, all the scabbards start charging towards the enemy to fight, and Inuarashi actually notices Neko's hand and asks him, whoa, what is that? And I'm assuming looking at Neko's hand, Ino just thinks of the fly, and He actually attaches a sword to his leg and calls it two sword style. Now, for me, Neko was about Ino just for the hand, but now it's a tough competition, man. Now we cut to the attic where Luffy and Yamato are present. Now, let me tell you something, right? I might not have expressed myself very well in the previous videos, but you see, when people said carrot for Nakama, I was like, no, man, who the fuck gives a shit about carrot? I mean, she what does she have? Nothing. And some people even said Caesar. Even then I was like, no, man, and there were many before, right? Many people, like some new character comes in, people are like, yeah, oh yeah, this character for Nakama, that character for Nakama, yeah, whatever. But now when I saw Yamato, and I actually saw what she represents and what her ambitions are and whatnot, I said to myself, like, well, these stupid ass, this character for Nakama, that character for Nakama was, yeah, stupid, but this one actually seems really, really, really good. Now, you want me to explain why she's a perfect candidate? Well, okay, I'll explain it to you. She has great ambitions. One is to free Wano from Kaido's tyranny and actually accomplish Odin's goals of opening up the borders. And the second one, which we got in this chapter, is she wants to actually join Luffy on a voyage, just like Odin joined Whitebeard and, of course, Roger. She has a proper backstory of Kaido oppressing her and her wanting to be free, etc. etc. She already has connections to Ace, thus, more incentive to join Luffy, his brother, because, well, Ace is just dead. And her character quirk? Well, she wants to do anything and everything that Odin did or wanted to do, and she even wants to be just like Odin. She wants to be Odin, not just like. And before somebody gets triggered and say, "How dare you say this is just a character quirk? She's a man, not a." Yeah. Before that, let me just tell you, I'm calling Keiko a she. All right. So this is not me being some phobic or whatever. This is just like Keiko actually is a man who wants to. I mean, who is a woman, whatever the definition is, right? So I'm gonna call Kiku a woman because she wants to be called a woman. But in Yamato's case, it's more like she wants to be Odin. So if Odin was a man, she would have been a man, and if Odin was a woman, she would have been a woman. It's just like fangirling over Odin, and it is even evident when Luffy says to her, like, Odin is loved by everybody, and you just can't be Odin. So she actually says to Luffy, well, you're loved by everybody, so you be Odin. So she's open to those discussions. She's not like, yeah, my identity is a man. No. So, having those aside, I think Yamato is the perfect candidate to be the next Straw Hat, if there is a next Straw Hat, right? I'm not saying she should. I'm saying she would be a good candidate, because if Oda comes out and says Jinbei is the last, I'd be the happiest man. I mean, I don't want any more candidates for Straw Hats. Whatever is there is fine. But yeah, if Yamato joins, I'm not gonna be sad. But yeah, if Carrot joins, or whatever, whoever else joins, it'll be like, yeah, whatever. Extra Chopper. I already don't give a shit about Chopper, like, and it's just extra Chopper. Yeah, whatever. Well, we got sidetracked a lot. All right, let's get to the chapter. So, Yamato wants to join Luffy because she actually would have joined Ace if she didn't have the handcuffs. And What handcuffs are those? Yeah, those are not just Odin fangirl prosthetics. Those are actual exploding handcuffs, and those were kept on her since she was 8 years old. And you can already see how good of a dad Kaido is. Well, goddamn. Yeah, so she just wants to be free and wants to join Luffy just like Odin. Luffy offers Yamato to remove those handcuffs, and Yamato is surprised that there's somebody who can remove these after she's been held captive for like 20 years. That makes her 28, and Kaido could be around like 50 to 60 according to that. I don't know, who knows. Luffy casually offering to just take off those cuffs is awesome, and that shows that Luffy learned whatever level, right? Like he won't be like perfect in those skills, but at least he knows something to use it regularly. Now, while they are arguing, Kaido starts his speech, and the first thing he says is, "It's been already 2 years since Whitebeard's Summit War. And the government already abolished the Shichibukai system because they were confident enough in the new force they just acquired that that's enough to deal with the Yonko. But do not worry because we allied ourselves with Big Mom and surprise, surprise, we're gonna go after the strongest weapons in the world, the ancient weapons." And whoa, finally, we're gonna get to see a villain go after ancient weapons. But regardless if that's gonna happen or not, it's still exciting to see somebody mention the ancient weapons. And then comes in the world's strongest old hag, the captain of the Big Mom pirates, Olin the Oiran, with the bounty of 4,388,000,000 berry. And god damn, her entrance, this spread is just beautiful with all the homies looking like old Japanese yokais and shit. Like, she really looks menacing. I mean, Big Mom sometimes looks goofy and shit, but when she wants to look scary, she'll just look like a big, bad, bee. Then Kaido declares that they're going after the One Piece, and because they're going after the ancient weapons, One Piece, and everything, it'll be total chaos in this world. And it's basically Kaido's word that he's gonna start the biggest war, the baddest war the world has ever seen. Well, then Kaido says, Orochi's men, you gotta choose. Wano is safe from the world government. It is a natural fortress because of how high it is and all the waterfalls that surround Wano. And all the flower capital people are gonna just get captured, and they are just gonna be forced to work in the factories. They're gonna build more factories and capture, basically the war criminals are also gonna serve under them. And he's gonna make Wano into this huge lawless area, basically a pirate's paradise. And Orochi, who was smiling until now, suddenly frowns and says, "Whoa, wait, Kaido. Isn't Flower Capital my territory? What are you doing?" And then Kaido just decapitates this mother. Oh shit. Oh man, this is just awesome. Kaido is just a beast, a savage. And I love the fact that King is like, yo, take my sword, just take it. And Kaido is like, all right. Oh man, this panel was just beautiful. And it's not even like off screen. You can see this man's head just separate from his body. Like, whoa, god damn, it was awesome. And everybody was like, whoa, what the hell just happened? And I'm really happy that I made the video on Wano hate just before this chapter came out because, well, this chapter proves my point even better. And apparently, Kaido agrees with me that Kozuki, Kurozomi, everyone's just trash. Nobody matters. The only thing that matters is the Beast Pirates and Kaido. And whatever happens going down the line, there's definitely a possibility of the story going in a direction where nobody predicted at all. Like, this could just continue beyond Wano. Like, Kaido couldn't go down in Wano and just, you know, go and wage a world war. Regardless of what is gonna happen, Kaido is gonna end up being one of the best villains of One Piece or even anime and manga. Well, anyways, I actually forgot to mention that Big Mom actually captured Zeus, Nami, and Carrot. So, well, and Robin noticed that. So, maybe there's gonna be a combined rescue of Nami, Zeus, Carrot, and Momonosuke. And I didn't see Shinobu. Shinobu is with them, right? So, I don't know where she is. So anyways, Kaido gives Orochi's men enough amount of time to think, right? 5 seconds. Of course, 5 seconds is enough to think to whether side with Kaido or die. Well, that's an easy decision for me at least. And Kaido says Onigashima is gonna shift tonight to the flower capital. I'm assuming that means like the headquarters are gonna shift to flower capital, and Wano's name from tonight is actually gonna change to the new Onigashima. And yeah, the chapter's name is the new Onigashima plan. I guess that's actually the whole of Wano. The new shogun of Wano is gonna be his son Yamato. Listening to that, Yamato was like, fuck you, you old bastard, I'm not gonna do that. And Luffy actually notices Momonosuke, and they both of them are about to go for the rescue of Momonosuke, and the underlings of Kaido again notice them, and they're calling for the Flying Six. While all of this is happening, there's a small panel in between with no dialogue. And it's Kiko. She's actually crying, and they show her sword. The sword has some blood on it. Now, we don't have the context. Did she get injured, or is any of the other flying sorry, not flying six, I mean the other red scabbards injured? But who knows? But at least I'm sure that Kanjuro is not injured, because I don't think Oda's gonna show him like this brilliant and mastermind of all these plans, and then suddenly, like, cut him off screen. But regarding Kanjuro, I think after Orochi's death, I think there's a chance for Kanjuro to, flip sides. Like, I don't think he's gonna serve under Kaido, but there are chances that he just continues because, well, who cares at this point? But yeah, there is a chance that after all the shit happened, he can just flip sides and come back. And I don't know if the Red Scabbards are gonna, just take him in, but yeah, there is a chance. But regarding Orochi, I'm gonna say this, that there is a chance that he's not dead. Now, Kaido might not know this, and Maybe Orochi himself might not know this, but he has a mythical zone of Yamato no Orochi, and it is a zone with several heads, and there is a lore behind it. Like you gotta sever all of the heads at once, otherwise it's not gonna like die and shit. So yeah, keep in mind that Orochi could still be alive. Like, don't just think, yeah, it's set in stone that Orochi is fucking dead and shit. But yeah, if it's gonna be like, yeah, he's definitely dead, then of course I'm gonna be more happy because, yeah, it's awesome. But yeah, even if he's alive, let's just say his role just subsided down a lot of the levels because yeah, he's not gonna be like a boss this time. He's just some random buffoon. Maybe somebody like, I don't know, Hiyori is gonna come and kill eventually, or who knows. Just he's basically trash at this point. But yeah, there is a chance that he's alive, so keep that in mind, right? But if he is actually dead, it would be great to see somebody useful get that devil fruit because it's definitely strong, and yeah, it would be great if Yamato actually gets that fruit, and Oda can just complete that joke of Yamato no Orochi. So yeah, when Oda likes these kind of jokes, so who knows, it might actually happen. Well, that's all I have to say for this video today. And yeah, sorry for the late, video. It's not just because of the shitty translation. Actually, it was raining heavily yesterday, and I couldn't record without these thundering noises and all. So sorry again. And yeah, if you think the video is good, then like, share, subscribe, and I'll definitely appreciate all of that. So until next time, peace.